Hey guys, Mr. Silver 2000 here. Thanks for joining me in another Star Citizen overview video. So today I got out the Constellation Taurus for you. And I was going to make you guys a video of just this ship overview, but since I had just released an Andromeda video, I thought, okay, well, let's do an overview video of a little bit of the Taurus, but combined it with, the differences between the Taurus and the Andromeda. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of comparison between the two and why would you pick one over the other, because the Taurus is not a bad option when you really look at what you're going to be doing kind of like daily driving wise, right? So one of the main things that's different on the Taurus is it has almost double the cargo capacity. 176 SCUs compared to 96 SCU of the Andromeda. But it lacks half the missiles because it's not considered a gunship. So it definitely has half the missiles. The Andromeda has the wings that pop out like I showed you guys in the other video, which I will link in the description, so you guys will have it if you want to pop to it, so you can actually kind of view the differences. But yeah, it does not have the side missile pods that fold out, only the tops. However, it can carry double the load of vehicles, so you can fit 2 Ursas in this thing. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. This ramp is double the size. I believe you can definitely fit 2 Ursas on this. If not, you can fit like 4 STVs or 6 STVs or probably 10 PTVs, or you can get a good load of vehicles in here. It will not fit the larger ones though. It will not fit the ballista. It will not fit, the Nova tank or anything like that. So one other main difference that these guys have is the turrets. So the bottom turret of the Taurus is a tractor beam. Now it's not implemented in game yet, but I'm hoping it, with the cargo stuff, getting its tier 0 cargo refractor and stuff like that, that maybe we'll be getting this, tractor beam in the near future. You lose your bottom gun turret for a tractor turret. For me, this isn't a big difference because I normally just run around with Lady Jessica, and she's, on the top turret, and the bottom turret never gets used. So for us, it's not a big deal if you just run pairs or solo, right? So even running solo, it might be better to have the cargo capacity, because the pilot-controlled guns are exactly the same. You got 4 size 4 repeaters, or you can take the gimbals off the top and run 2.4 on the bottom and 2.5 on the top, just like I explained in the Andromeda video. And you can jump to that video because I go into a little bit of detail of what you can do with it. But yeah, guys, those are the main differences of the Andromeda and the Taurus. The Taurus is a longer ship. So let me throw a clip up here, a screenshot I took of kind of them lined up on the pad. And you can see the Taurus is actually a little bit taller and a little bit longer. And that's for the modified hull because of all the extra cargo. With that said, the one major negative that this ship has is the center section of the hull where the cargo is drops in half in hit points. So you only get 10,000 hit points compared to the 20,000 hit points of the Andromeda. I've never had the shields go down on the sides. When my shields go down when I'm in battle, it's the front or the rear. I have yet to have my side shields in the Andromeda ever go down, because by the time I'm going at them with the guns and I need to break out, I scrub off some of the damage with the side shields just to get away to recharge my front and rear shields. Because when you're in a battle, you're going to want your ship, pointing forward, because that's where your weapons are. And the top turrets are kind of small. Like I said, I go into detail on the other video, but they are a turret, which is it's got 2 size 2 repeaters on it, or that's what we've been running in ours. You can change them to whatever you want, cannons or ballistics. But let me get you guys inside the ship. Let's take a look at the inside and see if there's any major differences inside. Okay, now that we're up here, It looks identical, right? Identical to the Andromeda. You know, no table, the seats, you got the same cabinets, you have the same stowage here, you have the same gun racks. I mean, you have the 4 bed. I mean, everything up here is exactly the same. You're just missing your bottom turret. So, top turret, everything is still exactly the same here. Driver's seat. I'll pop in here for you guys real fast. But again, all the same. All the same menus, all the same setup, all the same view. It's the same. And right here is where we're gonna start seeing the differences. Okay, here's our cargo area, right? I'm not sure if it'll let me close from here, but I don't think it does. But here's your missile pods that pop up through the top, like I said, but you do not have the side pods. But yeah, that cargo bay is just, you know, it's just insane. It's got. Let's roll down here and put this cargo bay up real fast. Oop. Damage. So here we are. And for whatever reason, I feel like the Taurus cargo bay goes up faster. Just my impressions of it. So here's our same area, but here is where it gets a little different. This is supposed to be a sealed, unscannable area, so if you have illegal cargo or anything, you can carry it back here or fill it up back here. And it also works, I believe, as an additional cargo grid to store a little extra cargo. So yeah, guys, this is right here would be where your snub fighter would be, but obviously we don't have a snub fighter on the Taurus. But what do I think about the 2 ships? What would I go with? You know, Jessica and I, Jesse J, we do a lot of service beacons. So I kind of prefer the Andromeda because I just don't do a lot of cargo hauling and I do not do a lot of vehicles. We throw a vehicle in there sometimes to do some bunkers and stuff like that. I just don't do it. I personally like the missiles. I like all the extra missiles. Yeah, they're only size 1s and size 2, but you know they work for the, you know, smaller craft for sure, and they do some damage, especially when the shields are down. But it's just a personal preference. Jesse J and I, we talked about taking the bottom turret and turning it to ballistics. So when we get into battles or something that's a bigger target, she would jump down to, we would use ballistics, and then when the ballistics ran dry, she could run back up to the top and switch seats and go to the repeaters. Then the bottom turret actually becomes useful for a bit, and I believe that's what we're going to be doing in 318. We're going to be trying this, and I'll see if I can, you know, get you guys some video of if it really helps or not. But yeah, guys, this is the main differences. The Taurus is a really cool ship. If you are going to haul any cargo, you go with the Taurus because it's unmatched, especially in this size ship with what you can do in the firepower it has, because it has some firepower, right? But this is where we're going to end it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I know I say this after every video. Thank you guys for the support. It's been an amazing journey so far. I'm glad I'm being able to get on here and give you guys the info, and maybe some people who are out there just deciding on what ship they want, and I say something that kind of steers them to the ship that will fit them better. And that's really what I'm looking to do. So again, thanks for being here, and I will see you guys on the next video.